Though India does not yet figure in its top 10 source markets, seeing its potential, it is a strategic market in Asia for Zimbabwe. As it recovers from COVID-19 pandemic, which saw its tourist arrivals fall by 74%, Zimbabwe Tourism has recently launched a global marketing campaign. Givemore Chidzidzi, acting CEO of Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, tells India Outbound that though Victoria Falls and the wildlife are the biggest attractions for Indian tourists, cultural affinity between the two countries is also a major pull for visitors from India.
Top 5. I mean, we've got the UK, we've got the USA. Obviously, top on the list, surprise, is actually South Africa. We get most of our visitors from South Africa. Then, I mean, we've got Germany is another of our top markets, and Japan. Unfortunately, India is not in the top 5 in Zimbabwe. Right, before the pandemic, Zimbabwe had actually reached 2.5 million visitor arrivals from all over the world, and in a year. And during the pandemic, we actually went back almost 74%. So we were receiving just close to 400,000 visitors, and that is where we still are. Now busy counting upwards. Right, Zimbabwe regards India as one of its key strategic markets on the Asian continent, and we've got a lot in common with India. First and foremost, we are English-speaking countries, and it makes life easy for people to travel from India to Zimbabwe. And we've got serious social connection between India and Zimbabwe. We've got a huge Indian population in Zimbabwe, incidentally. And then we've got the Victoria Falls. Right? We know the Indian market, they have got a serious attachment to the Victoria Falls, and that is what we are offering for the Indian market, and also our pristine wildlife, Great Zimbabwe. So there's a lot for people to come and see and do in Zimbabwe, the cultural experience, because our cultures, as far as they are very different, there is a lot of also similarities that are striking about the Indian and Zimbabwean culture, and it's always fascinating for people to exchange in the visits. Then we also, one very good aspect that we talk about each time I'm talking to my Indian colleagues or connections, we can't leave out cricket, right? And Zimbabwe is a powerhouse for cricket. So there we are offering the Indian market a lot of cricket in Zimbabwe to come and either play or watch or just follow what's happening around the cricket area. So this is sports tourism, and we are very excited really to be talking to the Indian markets, and obviously we've got some activities and some promotions that we do on the Indian market as well. Well, you know, by virtue of our destination, Zimbabwe becomes the distance, you know, it's a long haul destination for Indian tourists or visitors. So it tends to get into the middle to advanced age groups in terms of visiting, because you need a little bit of resources for one to be able to afford to visit Zimbabwe, especially when it comes to the long haul flights. But on the ground, obviously, but we are targeting families as well, so the middle-aged group and above, and families. Well, we have got a global marketing campaign. That is our Visit Zimbabwe World of Wonders campaign. This is being rolled out in our different markets, and obviously India is going to be one of them that we are going to target with this campaign. I wish I could predict that. If I could predict that, I would probably be the richest person under the sun. This is unpredictable. Because just like the COVID pandemic came, no one really knew that these things will happen, and we were all hoping that it would be a short break of about a month or so. But there we are. It's more than 2 years, and we're still in it. And I don't know whether I could say there will be full recovery, because we are going to be living in the new normal. And the new normal requires that we take extra precautions. And in Zimbabwe, we have actually put in place some very serious protocols during the COVID pandemic, which will carry on without the restrictions.